friends, today we're going to bake a batch of the easiest biscuits you'll ever make. They are basic biscuits, they're not fancy biscuits, these are basic biscuits. Really nice just to have with a cup of tea or coffee. You can literally have them in and out of the oven within half an hour. Really easy to make, basic ingredients, and they're tasty little bickies. Don't expect anything flash, they're a basic biscuit, but they're cheap. You should have everything that you need to make them in the pantry. If you have cinnamon, brown sugar, self-raising flour, butter and golden syrup in your pantry, you can make these biscuits within half an hour. They're on the table. Key to the biscuits is a hot oven. You want 190 degrees Celsius fan forced, 200 degrees if it's not fan forced. The preheated hot oven is the key to the texture of these biscuits. So in this bowl I've got about 80 grams of butter. To that butter I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar and 1/3 of a cup of golden syrup. So get all of that goodness out of there. So that's your 1/3 of a cup of golden syrup. Now all we're going to do with this now, we're going to actually heat it in the microwave until your butter melts. Don't boil it, we just want it hot enough that the butter and the sugar and the golden syrup is all sort of incorporated, but don't boil it. So I'm just going to do it on quick, probably 20-second bursts in the microwave until it's melted, and I'll be back. Okay, so my butter and my sugar, my butter is melted in the microwave. I'm just giving that a quick whisk. You can see there it's not boiled, but the butter has melted and I've got my brown sugar and golden syrup all incorporated there. Now literally all you're going to do is you're going to get your cinnamon. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of your cinnamon, just like so. 1, 2, and I'm going to quickly mix that in. Mixy, here we go. Mixing that in like that. So your cinnamon's through and you can smell it, it smells so good. And then to this we're just adding 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. So this is your 1/2 cup. I'm going to mix that in first. 1/2 cup will whisk in fairly easily. Your other cup you may have to use a wooden spoon because it's going to get a bit thicker, but that's your 1/2 cup. Okay. Now I'm going to add the other 1 cup. And we're going to mix that in. So you'll see here now it's formed a bit of a dough. That's what we're looking for. Okay. That's what we're after. So it's all combined. Now all we're going to do is going to get a couple of baking trays and we're going to put our cookies on a baking tray, whack them in the oven for 10 minutes and they should be ready. Just line your baking trays with some baking paper like that so they don't stick. As you can see, I'm rolling them out about teaspoon sizes. So not too big, just little sizes like that. We're going to load up our baking trays, don't overcrowd them. I'll show you when I'm finished exactly what spacing I've got, don't overcrowd them. Literally we're going to pop them in the oven for 10 minutes and they're going to be cooked. Yummy. There they are, ready to go into the oven. Okay, as I said, 10 minutes. We'll come back and check. Won't be long. So there we go, 10 minutes exactly. Not going off, look at it fall off. No, 10 minutes exactly. Look at those, don't they look cute? They're the cutest little things. They smell beautiful. You can smell the cinnamon coming off there. Now I'm going to cool these completely, or cool them pretty much completely. Then we're going to have a little taste test. Okay, so they have cooled a little bit. They're not cold, they're still warm. I'm going to try them warm. They smell so good. Nothing smells better than a freshly baked cookie. As you can see, they're just cute little button cookies, little cinnamon cookies. So tasty. They're so quick and easy. They're so tasty. They're delicious with a cup of tea or coffee. Just delicious. They cost you nothing to make. You see you've got 2 trays here for next to nothing. The cinnamon gives them a beautiful flavour. They're just the cutest little, simplest things you'll ever make. They're cinnamon cookies. See you guys.